Hey there, English learners and curious mind. Today, we're talking about something that makes English sound natural, colorful, and a little bit confusing at times. Yep, idioms. So, what is an idiom? An idiom is a group of words whose meaning isn't obvious from the individual words themselves. For example, if I say, "It's raining cats and dogs," I don't mean animals are falling down from the sky. I just mean it's raining heavily. Idioms are all about context and culture, and native speakers use them all the time, especially in casual conversations. If you want to be more sound fluent and understand what people are saying, idioms are your secret weapon. And today, we're going over 5 super common English idioms using real university life examples that you can totally relate to. Let's start with one you'll hear a lot, especially when someone's trying not to be too direct. Beat around the bush. This idiom comes from the old hunting practices, where people will literally beat the bushes to steer the animals out, but not go straight to the target. In conversation, it means avoiding the main point. Imagine this. If you miss your essay deadline, your professor asks, "Why didn't you submit on time?" And instead of being honest, you go, "Well, I was, trying to balance a lot. There was this thing with my roommate and..." Yep, you're trying to beat around the bush. You don't want to say "I forgot" or say simply "I procrastinated." So you're dancing around the truth. So next time, don't beat around the bush. Just tell the truth and be honest. Alright, moving on to the one that is kind of funny. It's not rocket science. Rocket science is famously difficult, right? So, when we say something isn't rocket science, we mean, come on, it's simple. Let's say your classmate is freaking out because they can't figure out how to submit a quiz online. You walk over, click the bright red submit button, and they go. Your friend said, "Oh, that's it?" You laugh and say, "It's not a rocket science, right?" It's a light way to tell someone the task is easy, and they might be overthinking it. Just don't use it in a rude way. You don't want to be sound condescending. Up next is a very useful one for anyone doing group projects or creative works. Go back to the drawing board. This idiom comes from engineering and design, where if a plan failed, you had to literally go back and draw a new one. Let's say your group presents your marketing plan for a university event, but the lecturer says there's no budget breakdown, no timeline, clear objective. Oops. That's a sign you need to go back to the drawing board, rethink the entire thing, and come up with a better plan and with a new one. Well, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes your first idea isn't the best one. And the key is to being flexible and willing to revise. Number 4, on the ball. If someone is on the ball, it means they're alert, prepared, and quick to respond. This idiom originally comes from the sport, where players have to be quick, responsive, focused, literally on the ball. So imagine, the professor changed the due date of an assignment last minute. Everyone's confused, panicking, except Jamie. Jamie already updated the group chat, reminded the team, and sent out the revised schedule. By that situation, you turn to your friend and say, "Whoa, Jamie is really on the ball." Everyone needs a Jamie in their life. Or better yet, be the Jamie. And finally, one of my personal favorites, better late than never. We use this when something important gets done after the delay. It wasn't on time, but at least it had happened. Let's say you finally joined the campus club debate in your last semester. You always wanted to join in, but you always kept pulling it off. Now you're loving it, and your friend says, "Took you long enough." And you reply, "Yeah, but hey, better late than never." It's a positive way of saying, "Yep, I was late, I know, but I showed up." And that's what matters. Alright friends, let's recap the idioms that we have learned today. These idioms aren't just cool expressions, they make your English sound natural and help you connect better with native speakers. Which idiom is your favorite? Or better yet, can you think of a time when you use one of these idioms in your own university life? Drop it in the comments. I read it, everyone. And if you find this video helpful for your English improvement, don't forget to click that like button, comment down below, and share to your friends and family. Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, when it comes to learning English, it's better late than never. See you.